Okay, we will start the session. Last class, we have covered some functions and tried out some exercises. Okay. Today, first we will cover some lookup functions and later we will do some exercises. Lookup function. For an lookup function searches a value in one column or row, okay, and returns a matching value from the same position in another column or row. Okay. For an example, if you have a table data like this, okay, if you have the data like this, here to find out the quantity of the printer or to find out the product name of the product ID, okay, we can use the lookup function. Here equals lookup, open brackets. There are two ways you can use the lookup function. One way is you can use the vector form and the other one is the array form. First, we will look at the vector form. Here, lookup. There are three arguments you have to give. Lookup value, lookup vector, result vector. For an example, if you want to find out the name of the product ID PR1004, okay. So here lookup value is here PR1004, this cell, comma, lookup vector. This lookup value is located in this column. So select this column, comma, we are going to find out the product name of this. So result vector, you have to select this product name column. Okay. Now close the bracket. Here answer will be printer. PR1004 printer. I'll do it again. Equals lookup, three arguments, lookup value, lookup vector, result vector. Here to find out the name of the product ID PR1008. So lookup value, select this cell, comma, lookup vector. This product ID is located in this column. So select this product ID column, comma, result vector. We are going to find out the product name of this product ID. So select this column. Close the bracket. Here, mouse. Or to find out the quantity of the scanner, whatever. Here equals lookup value. For an example, quantity of the scanner. Okay, so select this product name scanner, comma, lookup vector. It's in this column, comma, result vector. We are going to find out the quantity. Okay. Here answer is 10. So lookup function searches a value in one column or row and returns a matching value from the same position in another column or row. Okay. The other way equals lookup, array form, lookup value and the array. When you use the array form of the lookup function, okay, it searches the value in the first column or row of the array and retrieves the value from the last column. Okay. For an example, if you are going to find out the quantity of the PR1004, here there are two arguments you have to give, lookup value and the array. Lookup value, if I choose the lookup value like this, PR1004, and if I choose the array means once I select the whole table, answer will be, result vector will be the last column. So here answer will be PR1004 quantity 6. Okay. Suppose if you want to find out the product name, what you have to do is look up here, comma, array. You have to select up to this. Then only the answer will be from the last column when you use the array form. Okay. Is that clear? Lookup function. There are two ways you can use the lookup function. One way is you can use the lookup vector form and the other one is the array form. Okay. So to find out to search as a particular value, you can use the lookup function. Is it clear? Lookup. Last class also some of you have asked about the lookup function. Okay. Is it clear? In lookup, there are two more types of lookup function available, V lookup and H lookup. Okay, V lookup, other one is H lookup. Okay. V lookup, vertical lookup, H lookup, horizontal lookup. If the data available in vertical form, we can use the V lookup. Okay, for this same table, you can use the equals V lookup. Okay. For an example, to find out the product name of the product ID PR1008, lookup value is PR1008, okay, comma, table array. I'm going to select the whole table, comma, column index number. Column index number means, suppose if the product ID is in the first column, product name is in the second column, quantity is in the third column. Okay. So to find out the product name, column index number is 2. Okay. Suppose if you are going to find out the quantity, you have to type 3 here. Okay. Comma, range lookup. True, you have to mention as true or false. If it is approximate match, you have to use true. Exact match, you have to use false. We are going to use the exact match, so false. Okay. Here, mouse. PR1008 is mouse. Oh, here equals VLOOKUP, okay, to find out the quantity of the product ID PR1003. Okay, lookup value PR1003, comma, select table array, select the whole table, comma, column index number. For an example, to find out the quantity of the PR1003. So quantity is in the third column. Product ID is in the first column. Product name is in the second column. Quantity is in the third column. So 3, comma, true or false. Exact match, so false. Okay. Close the bracket. Answer is 10. Okay. VLOOKUP. 4 arguments: lookup value, table array, column index number, range lookup. VLOOKUP function. Okay. In another way also we can use it. For an example, if you have some like if you have some codes like FCM, FSC, FAC. Okay. Here, if you have some codes like this, and if you want to fill this column with the full name, FCM stands for, here if you want to fill out Faculty of Commerce and Management, here Faculty of Science, here Faculty of Arts and Culture. Okay. For this purpose also you can use the VLOOKUP. Or for the grading, if we have used the nested if to fill out the grading. For that purpose also you can use the VLOOKUP function. Okay. For that, you have to keep a reference table. For an example, FCM, FSC, FAC. Okay. Here in another column, they will type Faculty of Okay. So here you have to refer this table to fill out this column. Okay. FCM, Faculty of Commerce and Management. FSC, Faculty of Science. FAC, Faculty of Arts and Culture. So in Excel, we can use the if function to fill out this column, or we can use VLOOKUP. Okay. How we can use the VLOOKUP is equals VLOOKUP. Okay. Lookup value. Lookup value, you have to select this one. You are going to look out this first. Select this one. Comma. Table array. For the table array, you have to select this reference table. Okay. Again and again, you want to keep this table as a constant value. Again and again, to fill out these rows, you have to keep this table. Therefore, you have to use the absolute reference of this table. Okay. Absolute reference. Comma. Column index number. Which column you need? The first column or second column? Within this cell, you need this text. Is it Faculty of Commerce and Management? The whole text. It is in the second column. FCM, the codes are in the first column. The full text is in the second column of this table. So column index number is 2, comma, true or false, whether approximate or exact. Exact, close. Okay. Here, no need to type the function again and again. You just drag up to here. Automatically, you can fill out this column. Is it clear how to use the VLOOKUP to fill out the column? Any doubts? I'll do it again. Equals VLOOKUP. You have to keep a separate table like this, reference table. Lookup value, select this one, comma. Table array, you have to select this table. But you have to use the absolute reference. It's important because again and again, you are going to use these same values. So absolute reference, comma, column index number. If CM is in the first column and the whole text is in the second column, we need this second column to fill out this column. Is it? So 2, comma, false. Exact match. Close the bracket. Enter. Okay. So drag up to here. Is it clear? VLOOKUP. So we have seen lookup, then V lookup, vertical lookup. The other one is the H lookup. Okay, there are three kinds of lookup: lookup, V lookup, H lookup. H lookup, if you have this data in a horizontal way, okay, if you have this data table in the horizontal way, for an example, okay, if you have the data in the horizontal way, we can use the H lookup function. Okay, H lookup. For an example, to find out the name of the PR1003. Okay, here equals H lookup. Okay, four arguments: lookup value, table array, row index number, range lookup. Lookup value. If you are going to find out the name of the PR1003, lookup value is PR1003, this cell, comma, table array. Select the whole table, comma. Here it's in the horizontal way now. So row index number. In vertical lookup, we have column index number. Here row index number. So product ID is in the first row, product name is in the second row, quantity is in the third row. So to find out the product name, here you have to mention as 2. Product name is in the second row, comma, approximate match or exact match. Exact match, so false. Close the bracket. Here, scanner. Another example. H lookup. To find out the quantity of the mouse. Okay, so lookup value. Directly we will use the product name mouse, comma, table array, comma, row index number. Quantity is in the third row, so 3, comma, exact match. Fifth, sorry. Okay, 15. Any doubts up to this? Okay. Or H lookup equals H lookup. Okay. To find out the quantity of the PR1003, lookup value PR1003, comma, select the table, comma, row index number, quantity is in the third row, comma, exact match. 10. So is that clear? Lookup functions, lookup, VLOOKUP, vertical lookup, H lookup, horizontal lookup. Is it clear? Any doubts up to this point? So we have covered some of the functions. Previous classes also we have covered some functions. Today we have covered some lookup functions. Okay, there are so many functions available in Excel, but here during the class time we have covered few. Okay, the other things you can try out your own. Okay, you can try out yourself the other functions. You can learn by try out those functions. Okay, so next we will try out some exercises. Okay. First I'll enter this data. Okay. There are 10 rows, 8 columns. Merge and center. Okay. I have entered the whole data. Okay. The two tables, sports festival and the summary table. Sports festival and the summary table. So if you have a question, first of all, you have to create the table and enter all the data. After that, try out the questions one by one. Create the above worksheet using Microsoft Excel. Okay. Then fill the columns, total points and average using suitable Excel formula. To find out the total points, which function you have to use? Total points. What is the function you have to use to find out the total points? Sum function equals sum. Okay. Select these 3 points. Close the bracket. Enter. Okay. Drag up to here. To find out the average, equals average function. Average, open bracket. Select these 3 points. Close the bracket. Okay. Total points and average. The other question, include a column province between the columns sports club and 100 meters. Sports club and 100 meter. In between these two, you have to insert a new column. Okay. And here column name is province. Province. Okay. Insert a new column. Province between the columns sports club and 100 meter. And fill it as follows. If the team ID start with EP, Eastern, province is Eastern. NP, Northern. CP, Central. So for that, what you have to do? If the team ID starts with EP, the province is Eastern. If it is NP, Northern. CP, Central. For that, what you have to do? First, what you have to do? You have the team ID is here. The whole text EP-01 is here. But in this text, which part you need? Do you need the whole part or which one? To fill out the province? What are the letters you need from this text? Only the EP, is it? Only the EP. It means you need only the first 2 letters of this team ID. Again and again, you need the first 2 letters of the team ID. So, how you can extract only the first 2 letters? Remember the functions you have covered. How you can extract only the first 2 letters of the team ID. Left function. Okay. So separately, okay, in this row separately, I'll just type equals left, okay, text. Text means select this team ID, comma, number of characters. You need only 2 letters now, so you just put 2, close the bracket. Okay, so drag up to here. Now we have only the first two letters. Now what you have to do is you have to fill out this column province. It means if this text is EP Eastern, NP Northern, CP Central. For that what you can do? Which function you have to use? To fill out the province, which function you have to use? To fill out this province, you can use if function or VLOOKUP. Already we have discussed about the VLOOKUP. You can use VLOOKUP also. I'm going to use the if function. So here equals if, okay. Here, select this cell. If this cell equals within double quotation EP, comma, answer should be Eastern, comma, again if the same cell equals NP, comma, Northern, comma, else directly you can put Central. Close all the brackets. Okay. Now drag up to here. Okay. For easier purpose, I have done it in two steps separately. I have extracted this text. After that, I have filled out this column. Or directly you can do it. Okay. Here within this cell, left, select this, comma 2. Okay. After that, you can use if for this here. If this one equals EP, comma, little bit complicated, but if you want, you can do it like this. Again, if equals NP Northern, else Central. Close all the brackets. Okay. Okay. Or separately, you can extract only the first two letters. After that, you can fill out this column. Whatever way you can follow. So is it clear how to fill the province column? Any doubts? Someone asked to explain it again. So I'll redo this one. So separately I'll do it. Then it will easy for you. Okay. In that question, they have mentioned that include a column province between the column sports club and 100-meter. Fill it as follows. If the team ID start with EP Eastern, NP Northern, and CP Central. Okay. So you have the team ID. What you need is you need only the first two letters of the team ID. Okay. To extract only the first two letters, what you have to do is you have to use any Excel function to extract only the first two letters. So remember the functions we have covered during the class. Okay. So remember the function left function. If you need something from the left side onwards, you can use the left function. Okay. So here separately we will extract the first two letters equals left. Select this team ID, comma. You need only two letters. So 2, close the bracket. Okay. Now you can use the if function to fill this province column. We have these two letters. Now we can do it like equals if. Select this cell. Within this cell, if you have the letters EP, okay, answer should be Eastern. Or again, if this cell equals NP, comma, answer is Northern. You have to mention everything inside the double quotation. Or CP Central, the last one directly you can just type it. Central. Close all the brackets. If this cell equals EP Eastern, if this cell equals NP Northern, or else Central. Okay. Enter. Now drag up to here. Is it clear? Is it clear how to fill the province column? The next one, okay, use the following criteria to fill the qualified column using suitable function. Okay. Average greater than or equals to 60, qualification is yes. Average greater than or equals to 40 or less than 60, full. Average less than 40, no. Okay. So what is the function you have to use to fill out this qualified column? What is the function? You have to use if function. If, okay, if this average marks greater than or equals to 60, No need to use double quotation for the 60. Okay. Comma. Within double quotation, you have to type the text. Yes. Okay. If this average, the first one, if this average marks greater than or equals to 60, qualified is yes. Great again, comma, if this average marks greater than or equals to 40, comma, full. Okay. Less than 40, no. So the last one directly you can put within double quotation, no. Close all the brackets. Okay. Drag up to here. Is it clear? If this average marks greater than or equals to 60, yes. If this average marks greater than or equals to 40, full, or otherwise, no. The conditions they have mentioned here, based on the average marks, you have to fill out the qualification column. Okay. Here they have mentioned that average marks. Based on the average marks, you have to fill out the qualification column. Okay. Here the conditions are here. If you have conditions, definitely you have to use the if function. Okay. If the average marks greater than or equals to 60, yes. If the average mark greater than or equals to 40, full. If the average marks average points less than 40, no. Okay. So I'll do it again. Okay. Equals if, select this average marks greater than or equals to 60, comma, within double quotation, yes, comma, if this average marks greater than or equals to 40, within double quotation, full. Otherwise, no. Close the brackets. Is it clear now? Okay. Other question, fill the summary table using suitable. Okay. The other question, fill the summary table using suitable formula. Okay. Summary table. Here, you have to calculate the total points of Eastern Province. Again, you have to calculate the total points of Northern Province. Again, total points of Central Province. How you can calculate this? You have to total points. Within these total points, you have to add, for the Eastern Province, you have to add only these 112 and 241. So, which function you can use? Pivot table we will cover next class. Okay. Here to fill out the summary table, what's the function you have to use? Based on the condition, you have to add the total points. So what's the function you have to use? What's the function you have to use? Sum if function. Okay. equals sum if, okay, range criteria. Range means you have to select this province column. Within this column, criteria should be Eastern. So within double quotation, Eastern, comma, some range. If it is Eastern, you have to add the total points, is it? So select this total points column. So only the total points of the Eastern province will be added here. Here 112 plus 241 and 186. Okay. Again, for the northern, sum if, select this province column, comma, criteria is northern, comma, select these total points. So only the total points of the northern province will be added. Okay. 142 and 143. For the central, equals sum if, select this province column, comma, central, comma, select these total points. So is this clear how to fill the summary table? Using the sum if function. The other one, create a column chart that shows the total points by each province and insert summary as the title of the chart. Total points by each province. Okay, so select this using this summary table, using this province and the total points. Okay, column chart. Insert column chart. You can select 2D or 3D, whatever. Okay. What else you have to do? Create a column chart that shows the total points by each province and insert summary as the title of the chart. Click this chart title and type summary. So any doubts regarding this exercise? Any doubts regarding this exercise? Yeah, I'll upload everything. Okay, within next week I'll upload it. Okay. Excel recordings and all the exercises. So I'm going to stop it here. Okay. So any doubts? So the other sections we will cover next class. So if you have any doubts, you can ask. Otherwise, you can leave. Okay. I'm going to stop it here. Thank you.